All right, happy Monday, y'all. Happy Monday. I wanted this to be a car chronicle, but it is too damn cold, man. It is too damn cold. I really planned on doing like I wanted to do a car chronicle, right? Because I didn't really want to stay on that long because there is no being that this is such a short week of school, so there are no after school yes programs and things of that nature, right? So I'm just gonna be doing like a lot of mostly reactions. Right? It's gonna be a lot of reactions and stuff like that. I'm gonna do reactions. Now, of course, they're not sending out my notifications. Why would they? You know what I'm saying? Because we're staying too persistent and consistent. So why would they? Why would they send out the notifications, right? Because they always wanted me to feel like the content was never being watched or processed. But now, with the receipts and the work just everywhere, we knew that is a lie. And the thing that I know also is a lie is when I see certain people that they do things thinking that they are, hindering the motion or blocking the motion. That even furthers, my hypothesis more. Right? I'm gonna do some quick reaction to a couple things. I told you guys I was gonna chop up that the Derek James audit, right? Are they gonna audit the books? They're gonna do the NDA. I told you I was gonna chop that up. That's out. In all likelihood, I'll probably make a playlist of that. Um, but I want to discuss not the really boxing related right now. I want to just touch on the fact that I seen one of my homeboys, and I put out some literature about like, and I'm gonna do it again. I'm starting to do it again, right? I touched on this briefly, I think Friday, about when um, immigrants, and I remember a lot of my immigrant neighbors, and I'm gonna post the post up right here. Hold on. I remember my immigrant Salvadorian neighbors, right? And this is for the black niggas, the black American niggas, because niggas are dumb, right? The black American nigga is dumb. That is why the black American nigga has been in America and with freedom and all this shit, but they can never come up and get it together, right? Um, this is the formula right here. You see this? The black American nigga will stay here in the projects and apartment complexes, right? Multiple adults would cram and crash into these units and live here, right? A lot of times they would accumulate a lot of money and resources. But instead of them combining the resources and money and earnings that they are all earning from being cooped up in these apartments and projects to purchase one of these, they rather want to look like money, uh, spend it on stupidity and dumb shit. Whereas the immigrants, like I said, I watched my Salvadorian neighbor and Haitian neighbors come and live in the projects for 5 and 6, 7, 8 years, work at minimum wage paying jobs, but eventually all of them living in that house, putting their resources together, bought properties, started businesses, and so forth and so forth. But yet the black African dumb nigga, right? And I'm only doing this because of the streets. They said F the streets, so I want to go a different angle, right? But the black African dumb nigga was sitting these tenements in the projects and buy designer, right? They buy designer. They try to get a Mercedes Benz or European whip, all in the projects and the tenements, living in these apartments, instead of attempting to put all the resources together to purchase this. And this is fitting too because a lot of you niggas, and I'm speaking on experience. I lived in the tenements, I lived in the projects, but I was able to purchase a property. And I'm gonna do it all again for you guys. Watch. But I don't think I'm gonna do it in New York. I don't want no more property in New York. Right? But you niggas will have a whole home that could be purchased with the power that's within your home. It'll be adults and adults and adults in a house. But you get so comfortable with trying to get over and be a scammer, get food stamps, get government aid, right? I watch people do it without government aid, working at Burger King, landscaping. Only the like my man Javier's dad, right? I think I told this story about Javier and Juan. These are some of my Spanish, Latino, Salvadorian friends. I watched their families. I watched they uncles, they fathers, and even them landscape, cut grass, fuck around and take that over. Before you know it, they had their own truck, their own lawnmowers, their own shit, right? And then the women were working at like Burger King and Wendy's and fast foods. Before you know it, they moved out the projects. They had houses and businesses now. But the African nigga who is infatuated with Burberry and Christian Dior and all this designer shit still lives in the tenements in the projects. And not only that, they have the same structure. It might be five functioning adults in the home that are earning or could have potential to earn and eventually all come together and buy something, but they never do it. And why is that? Put it in the comments, man. A couple of y'all are bouncing in and out. Put it in the comments, man. It's an open dialogue, man. Like I said, I'm not gonna stay on too long. I just wanted to come on and put out some content, right? But yeah, what's up with that, man? Why don't the African nigga, the dumb nigga, right, ever upgrade? You know why? Because they have the wrong formula. They want to sit around, hate, be jealous, don't know how to build, watch people that actually build and be mad, don't know how to play their part, right? But like I said, foreigners, immigrants, they do. They know how to get it together, man. Not only do they know how to get it together, right? They have a structure. And I think a lot of times when you come from third world poverty stricken countries, you respect them more, right? You know how to grind. You know how to make your dollars stack. Like I bet you a lot of them now because they're Americanized, but still to this day probably they're not like the African American dumb niggas, right? They're out there trying to make Christmas happen right now, right? They go broke to try to provide a Christmas, right? Which is a holiday. I wish maybe I still have that. I gotta find that audio that Gumbo sent me. But they will go broke trying to get uh electronics and iPhones and Apple is spending all of this money that they could actually flip and turn into money. But this is what the nigga does. And they can't even afford to do it, but they're gonna do it. They'll be like, oh, I had a good Christmas. I got Jordans, I got this. Dumb niggas. Instead of putting that money into the pot and getting up out of those tenements, out the pyramids. Out the pyramids, man. But I think too, the sickness is because of us. Because they put in front of us poison and those that are chosen to poison us, right? They will not promote financial literacy. See, I've been reading a lot, man, and I distance myself from ignorance. And no disrespect, the boxing community is filled with that shit. That is why dudes refuse to acknowledge the work that I put in because I have surpassed so many of them, and I continue to surpass them and front on them because they are all controlled by ignorance, and they do nothing in boxing, but it's just it's the it's ignorance, man. But if you read and you do research and you come on here with a message, they are not going to promote your message. They're not going to market your message. That's why it's on you to do that. But if you do push ignorance, death, destruction, trickery, man, you could be one of the greatest, the illest illusion artists. Because how many of these guys, and that's why I was emphasizing the shit that 50 was pushing about buying the building, right? He was talking about buying the building. Now, if you look, and Jim Jones had a pop up yesterday, right? He was trying to get that facility because they were supposed to have some sort of like an open house, like a thing, but it wasn't ready. And you say to yourself, like, how? If this guy is worth all of this money, remember they said Fab was worth like 20 million. So all you guys are rocking and rolling, but it's like smoke and mirrors, man. It's an illusion. And I think the African American niggas, the dumb niggas, we fall for that illusion, man. We fall for that illusion, right? Now, Christmas is in a couple days. You know how many people are gonna go broke trying to get gifts, and then only to turn around a week later, your rent is due, your mortgage. You're gonna be behind the eight ball for what? For gifts that, in all actuality, that holiday. Um, and I didn't want to take it there, but I'm going to take it there. Christmas, the origins of Christmas is the passing of gifts, and they've tried to flip it. But you know what the gifts really originally was? The slaves. The gifts were the slaves, man. Look it up, man. I'm not even going to go in deep on this, man. I don't want to take it there tonight, right? Because it's already enough that what I have to deal with as a content maker slash media company, right? 'Cause I have a media company by all means, man. But a lot of times, my media company, they try to not only shadow ban me, they try to mute my voice. Because unlike most media platforms, I know the power of my lane and I know what I do. I know the power of my voice and I have the stats to show it. Whereas a lot of dudes, they online, you crashed out already because you some people could have listeners and subscribers and not move a needle. Remember, I used to always stress that, right? Michael, is that did I say your name right? Micah, Micah. Thank you. With Jesus, Amen. Yes, Jesus is Lord. Right? When you walk with God, you're gonna be powerful. I walk with God, man. That's why I move mountains. My platform moves mountains, man. I have the receipts to show it, man. I broke down some shit today. They was calling me. I said, "Yo, don't even call me." Heard. I was like, "Don't even call me, man. You are an exposed demon, snake, devil. Just don't call me because you're mad, but you're not even mad. You can't get in the way no more. What I dropped about Derrick James and Earl Spence legal ongoing battle is public records. And now you're mad because my content is professional. My breakdowns are professional. My write ups, my reactions are professional. See, when I was doing it before, you guys were trying to make it seem that I was angry. I was all these things. Now, what am I angry about? You guys are angry and mad because you've been a part of the lies, deceit, and just, fake shit. He said God gave us the strength and the power to live and stay with our families and also gives us good luck. Yes. His chosen he does. But the cursed, demonic ones, no, they are in the pits of hell and burning in fire. A lot of them are burning in fire right now on earth. Hell on earth. You ever heard that saying? Hell on earth. Smash the like button, man. Smash the like button. I've been on for 17 minutes. Let me check my likes, man. Let me check my likes. Hopefully y'all running the likes up, man. All right. Boom. Run the likes up, man. Let's get the likes up, man. Also, you could donate to the channel as well. You could also donate to the channel. Like I said, this is not going to be a long, dragged out live stream. It's just me putting out a little bit of content. Um, because the shadow ban is real. Shadow ban is real. But I will go live tonight at the gym. I don't know how long I'm gonna be at the gym because it's cold, man. Oh, those look good. They got the new there's like a new oh man. There is a new like a flaming hot mozzarella stick. It looks rather good. I love supporting, but I just don't have the money right now. I would, but I don't have the money. It's okay. It's okay. One day God will bless you with it, right? He will bless you with it, man. It's okay. You come over here. Look, you know how you support? You hit the like button. That's good enough support, man. Likes are free. That's support right there. If you hit the like button, and I'm about to check, if you hit the like button, that's good enough support right there. See, I got 3 likes. That's good enough support right there, man. See, some people can't even hit the like button. They're steal your content. These boxing dudes, they will steal your content and won't even hit the like button. They'll try to go on. They'll see you online and jump online. Like, yo, a lot of these dudes have the worst mentalities, man. That's why they don't grow. And then they look, and then they see you constantly growing, glowing, and glowing, and it just irritates them because they know they sold they soul. They do stupid shit. They're not doing them right. They're not doing that, man. You know how many dudes in the boxing community attempted to undermine me, right? Now they can't even afford my services. They can't even, yo, they can't even afford my services. They attempted to emulate and copy everything that I was doing, but meanwhile I was growing a brand, growing a company. They're not even doing. Yeah, look, you don't even have one fighter that you can say that you represented or did something for. I have so many that I can name. I have fighters that I don't even work with now because I have others. I'll be like, yo, I feel like you're at where you need to be at. Now you need to fly high, figure it out. Like shout out to Brian Norman Sr. Figure it out. What he told his son, figure it out. Yeah, you got to figure it out. Especially, I look at it like this too. If if I and I know what I bring to the table, right? Since day one, and I feel like if my vision is my vision, right? I can't see your vision. So if your vision doesn't consist of the vision that I have for you or that I see in you, you have to show it to me. You have to show it to me. And that's where I be at with it now. Like motherfuckers is watching from the bushes, right? Like they were so infatuated with Jihad Tucker. I don't even put out content on Jihad, man. I bet look, I don't put it on to the point where now people that I have influenced underneath my work, they do it for me. Like CW, shout out to CW Thumbnails. He's Team Shanewz Boxing. He has reposted Jihad, so I don't have to do it no more. And then there's others. Shout out to my Ohio players. All of these guys, my influence from when I was going hard in the paint, marketing and pushing Jihad, these people gravitated to him. The same way the same ones that thought, oh, by not supporting him, they was affecting him. No, look, you niggas are nowhere in the game right now. Go ahead, by all means, ask your question. Combat, what's going on? Yes, Underground King. Um, but yeah, Jihad. I have put out. I don't put out no literature on Jihad, and I have the team. I could put out some crazy shit on Jihad right now. I don't even do it. I don't even do it. My favorite football team. I'm not a football guy, man. I'm not a football guy, but I like America's teams. I like, of course, the New York Giants. I like the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I like the Cowboys. Those are all the teams that my family, the older men in my family that I was groomed around, watched or was. So it'll be out of those three: the Giants, Cowboys, and Pittsburgh Steelers. Right? I'm a basketball guy though, man. Basketball was my sport, man. Basketball, New York Knicks. We are the New York Knicks, right? But thank you for your question, man. But yeah, I grown like I'm not even disclosing the fighters that I work with now behind the scenes, man. I just like to just watch niggas in the bushes attempt to undermine and hate. I just laugh now. I'll be like, man, you niggas still don't got nothing going on, man. YouTube content, gossip, paneling is not motion. Just be honest with you, man. It's not, man. Especially, and look, I want to break this down to you. If you have a nigga that sits on your panel, right? Pay attention to this. And you do a live stream, like say I do a live stream right now, and I have a guy that's on my panel, and I stay on for 2 hours, right? And this guy's on my panel for 2 hours, and then somebody else goes live, and he's on that panel for 2 hours. What does that say about the value? Because it's like, damn, so this guy have 4 hours to sit around and just gossip. That's just two people. Imagine he's on others, and there's guys that's like that. I look on YouTube, and my man hit me up the other day, and he laughed. He said, "Damn, Shy, you been killing this shit. You know this shit." I said, "Yeah, look." I said, "That's why I don't be liking to do the open panel shits like that, because to me, if you have a person that's on your panel, right, and what I like to call hitchhikers, channel service hitchhikers." If this nigga's on your panel for hours and hours, and he's on this panel, and if you see him throughout the day, this is that. What value does that give your channel? Because it's obvious that this dude, all he does is just sit online and want to just sit around and just gossip. He's gossiping. He's not doing nothing. And a lot of times with the boxing, it's the same conversation. It's like, dog, you was over there. That was your argument over there. Now this is your argument over here. And look, quick, you know, tie this up together. I just watched yesterday. Somebody sent me two of the biggest debaters that were supposed to be guys. Now they're going at each other, right? And you know why that is? It's because there's no growth. These niggas been online forever in a league, right? A debate league, a league of content competing. But what's the end goal? There's no goal. So now they're crashing out, and then the gang culture is called set tripping. They're set tripping on one another. Well, it is what it is, man. But Micah, thank you, man. Thank you. And you have another question, Micah? If you have another question, put it in the comment section. Salute to WCS, man. WCS is a Jamaican now, man. He's a Yardian. Shout out to WCS, man. But yeah, there's no growth, man. When you don't really do anything, like see, they always used to throw in my face about how nobody was watching me. But I just told you I got 7,000 subs now. My sub count is moving up. But later for that, because I never was on to that, right? But I like to, highlight that, right? But my work though, right? My youngest fighter that I mentor that I've been marketing has just won another championship right in front of y'all faces. And not for nothing, the piece that I put out on him got over 2,500 views, mad reposts, over 100 likes. Yeah. So when you talk about nobody watches my content, and not only is it my content, and shout out to my team, my logo, my brand, my LLC is stamped all over Shanewz Boxing, man. Daffy's right here. Daffy's right underneath me. Brownie is in the crate. I don't allow Brownie out. But Daffy is right here listening. She's right in here with me. He said, I got to go to the store. I might probably be back, maybe 30 minutes max. All right, appreciate you, man. You came through and hit the like button, man. You did a lot already, Micah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, Brownie's in the crate, man. It's too cold, man. It's too cold out there. But thank you, Micah. And Daffy's right here. Daffy is my companion. All right. See, Daffy knows how to function in here around equipment, and she's not gonna jump around and knock anything over. Whereas Brownie, he's the brownster. He would have been in here. He would have jumped on Daffy. He wants to wrestle. He just doesn't know. He knows how to relax in his crate. As long as he's in his crate, that's his kingdom. He's good. I'll probably let them out in a little bit. But it's cold up here, man. We supposed to get a little bit of snow tomorrow. Nothing too crazy. But I was gonna do a car chronicle and play the gas station. But I said, you know what? I'll do it right here because I do have a couple fire thumbnails I wanted to show. This is one of them, right? You see this one? Soul. Right? That's the American dream, man. Get up out the project. If you have at least 4 earning adults in your home, there's no reason that you should not own a property within 5 years. probably even soon. If you all put money aside and save, you could purchase a home, man. You could purchase a home, man. That's what this was about, man. Tonight, man. It was about like I'm really on my thing. Like I'm I'll read it, man. Um, because I'm branching off. I'm not really fucking with the box and shit like that. Like I offer my services as far as trying to help people and mentor them to do things in boxing, but now I'm doing other mentorship. I'm not gonna be really fucking with the boxing as far as like, oh yeah, you want to do media, you want to do these things, I'll help you out. Now I'm I have graduated from that. I'm on building now other uh lanes. Like I think, cause like I said, I'm in the back nine of my career, and my next endeavor, I wanna purchase a lot of properties. I want to be a land owner. You know, I want to get properties and stuff. Cause I've been reading like some shout out to John Hope Bryant, man. I was reading financial literacy, right? So I wanna invest in equity, right? See, I don't work for free, man. I never worked for free, man. A lot of you guys overlook me, man. Y'all overlook me with the media, man. I don't work for free, man. I blew a lot of fighters up, man. I don't do that no more, man. Like real talk. If you are a fighter and you want the sauce, you gotta come correct, man. Hit me up behind the scenes, man. We could work, but I don't work for free. And I think now my resume speaks volumes. Like it shows. If I get behind you, or if I'm putting out content on you, or if I'm pushing a narrative, because that's all they are is narrative. If my company, right, and that's why shout out to Captain Chaos. He's probably still in the bushes in the weirdo section somewhere. That's why I had to set trip on him. Like, yo, dude, stop uh classifying me with certain individuals because we are not the same. We are not the same. I know I don't know what you're into or the confusion. Like if you look at what I have done and what I have accomplished, it's apples and oranges with two different we're on two different spectrums. I don't sit on YouTube and organize live streams. I come on YouTube and speak on my experiences and things that I have done in boxing and continue to do. I'm not coming on here to try to get a gathering of fans that, like I said, put a dollar in the comment section, right? Don't go to fights. Don't don't represent nothing in their own backyards, right? These most of these guys that sit online and want to talk boxing can't tell you five fighters in their region, young fighters, amateurs, pros trying to break through. They can't, but they can tell you the gossip about Terrence Crawford. They can tell you the gossip about Earl Spence, Javante Davis, Jake Paul, all these guys that are on established doing big things. But the guys that are trying to break through or, learn the game, come up in the game, they can't tell you nothing about these guys around their way. Did y'all catch that? Huh? Right, Brownie? I know you caught it, Brownie. I know you and Daffy caught it. Brownie's in his crate, man. Now, if I get Brownie excited, you hear Brownie, move around a little bit. But he's calm and collected. Like I said, his crate is big. He has a big crate, so he's comfortable in there. The original crate that I had, it was it was for Zeus. Zeus was a micro, but Brownie had got too big, so I had to get another one. Brownie outgrew that shit quick, man. So I had to invest in another one. But the one I have for Zeus, like Zeus, Y'all would have heard Zeus snoring. Zeus would be in there snoring. You know, Zeus was more um like he Zeus could rock. He wasn't gonna knock shit over because Zeus was like a big overweight micro. He was just lazy. Whereas Brownie has a lot of energy. He just doesn't know how to sit still, man. Like that, yo, you wouldn't even know Daffy's in here right now at my feet, calm and collected, just relaxing. Now Brownie will come out the crate and jump on her, like he'll want to wrestle, and then Daffy will fuck him up, because Daffy beats him up, man. He can't fuck with him right there. He be roughing him up. Daffy likes him though, because now his head is real big, so she could bite on his head. That's what she used to miss about Zeus. She used to do that to Zeus because the bully pit bull breed types. They get when they start growing, their heads get massive. They get very large heads. So Daffy always tries to bite his whole head. That's her thing with him. And this guy he's just a big goofball, man. But listen, I hope I didn't offend anybody about the project shit, saying how you niggas is done with your money spending. And if you put your money together properly, like the third world immigrants, you guys could come up, man. I watched the formula unfold. Shout out to my man Juan and Javier and many others. I watched them do it. I was like, yo, it'd be about 5 or 6 of them in an apartment crammed in there, but they all was working. Motherfucker Burger King, Walmart. The men were landscaping, cutting grass. Some were working in the kitchens as dishwashers. Before you knew it, yeah, they bought houses. They bought houses. It was like, yo, they not playing. I go through the projects right now. Some of my old neighbors, they're still there. I'll be like, damn, man, grown kids and like, yo, you know, you niggas is just comfortable. You just you don't want to get out of here, huh? Yeah, it's just you don't want to get out of here, man. You probably spent over 100,000 a year. You could have been out of here. You just don't want to get out of here, huh? This is it for you. But those are the type of niggas that just sit around, right? Like I said, they're comfortable with government assistance, trying to get food stamps and getting over, thinking that, well, you're not like at the end of the day, if you don't have no ownership, you're not getting over, man. You're barely getting by. If that makes any sense, man. You're not getting over. You're barely getting by, man. You're just getting by, man. Mhm. Right, Daffy? We're gonna we got big plans, Daffy. Daffy's about 6 years old, man. I want Daffy to have a lot of acres to run around. I want to have a dog kennel, right? Because that time we went to the south, because Daffy is originally from Georgia. She's a rescue from Georgia. She liked it when we was on the Jones compound down there in Georgia, and she was a puppy. I think that was about 4 years ago, man. She was a puppy, man. She loved it down there. She was running all on the dirt roads, right? I know if I bring Daffy down there in the dirt roads, man, we'll get some good eating. Cause Daffy will run the deers out, all that. Then I can go down there and shoot my guns, man. Right, Daffy? You want to go down there and go hunting? Cause you a hunting dog. Daffy's a hunter. But hopefully y'all enjoyed the sword. Oh man, my guy's in here. Tom, what's going on? He said, Jake Paul, I know you hurting right now, my brother. But you not hurting that. Oh yeah, he made a lot of money, man. Anthony Joshua made 74 million. They saying. I seen Champ side reported 74 million. Made a lot of money, man. He probably don't want to box no more though. Yeah, I don't think he wants to box no more. He said, Coach, motion the motion. Don't ever stop. That's why the options are many. Yeah, facts. I don't think he wants to box no more, man. He got a rude awakening, man. He's all fucked up. He feels like a fighter now. His shit is all broke up, but he'll be alright. Cause if anything, he'll go back to playing now. Yeah, he'll go back to playing, picking and choosing, man. But he got a real one, man. Anthony Joshua almost killed that nigga, man. AJ almost killed him. Yeah, let me see something real quick. I think Reem might have went to the fucking program, man. Let me call my daughter. The program is not on today, right? But I think Reem might have freaking went. She should have been home. Nasaya came home already. Nasaya is next door. Now I think Reem Bean. Let me call Nareen. I think Reem. I gotta go get Reem. God damn, Reem, you wasn't supposed to go to the program. There was no program today. Where is Nasaya's number? So I got this new damn phone, right? All the numbers come up as mine. You heard? Look, all the numbers, right? Because I am who I am, right? All of the numbers come up Shalom. It says Shalom Jones, right? Like, but it's different. Oh man, I used to have Nasai shit stored, man. I think Reem went to the program. Hold on. I think Rain just went to the program, man. I'm gonna find out now.
Hello.
Yeah, I think Rain went to the program. She's not here.
Okay. Yeah. No, they have program today.
Oh, all right. Let me go get her.
Yeah, they have program today.
All right. I'm gonna go get her.
I don't know.
Yeah, Rain went to the program, man. All right, let me go get my daughter, y'all. Let me go get my daughter. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed this source today. He said, Coach, play common sense. Tells you if you make 92 million anything, use your common sense. So stop, take care of your family, invest, and leave boxing alone. Yeah, he's straight, man. He's still look, he's one of the bigger promoters, man. He has the women fighters on Smash, man. He's still gonna make his money, man. He don't need to fight no more, man. Like he lived out a secret fantasy. Anthony Joshua almost killed that nigga, man. Yeah, he almost died, man. Yo, some of these content creators need to go to a gym and experience that and see near death, Tom. But a lot of them niggas is dying already. Yo, my man sent me some shit yesterday. Oh my god, it took everything in my power not to do it like a short on that shit, man. Yo, shout out to Sub Zero. Yo, Sub, you be having me crying, man. Cause Sub be killing y'all niggas, man. He be killing y'all niggas. Cause a lot of y'all niggas don't take care of yourself. Yeah, Sub be like, yo, let them niggas die, man. Them niggas is dying anyway, man. They in bad health, man. Well, they in bad health, man. I seen the shit yesterday. Yeah, my man sent me something. I cried. I was like, yo, them niggas. I was like, yo. He was like, yo, Shaw, your shit is crazy right now. Yo, look at this shit. I just laughed. I said, yeah, because them niggas was always secretly trying to compete, man. I said, look at this shit, man. I said, fuck, look at this shit. Look at them. They look bad, man. Them niggas need to go see a doctor, man. They need to go see a doctor, man. You could just look at niggas and see they ain't in the best of health, man. Like you could look at a nigga and be like, yo, that nigga could barely walk, right? So, yo, Tom, that's why I be fronting on niggas and I go to the gym and I jump on the bar and I do certain shit, right? Cause yo, a lot of these niggas that sit around podcasting and all that, yo, them niggas could barely walk, man. You can look at some of these niggas, see if they bend over to tie their sneakers, man, they might pass out, man. Yo, Tom, I got a little bit more time. Yeah, let me just have a couple jokes real quick. Yo, some of these niggas you look at, you like, yo, fam, yeah, you about 3 cigarettes away from a heart attack, my nigga. You need to chill. You need to chill, man. Yo, the shit I seen yesterday, it took everything in my power, right? When the nigga when the nigga said the shit to me, I was laughing. I want to comment so bad and be like, yo, fam, you need to go get a checkup, man. Go get a checkup, man. And look, yo, motherfuckers be over here always trying to kill me about my cracked teeth and all this shit. I'm like, these are the shits you need to pull up on and be like, yo, my nigga, you need to go get. Yo, when's the last time you had a checkup? You know, dudes pull up on me all the time, trolling me. Oh, look at your teeth. Go see a dentist and all of that, right? Nah, some of these channels y'all need to pull up on, man. These niggas is half dead. These niggas is the walking dead out here, man. Hey, Mike, I see you. Appreciate you back, man. He said, EPMD, you gotta chill or stop going to Popeyes, McDonald's, man. Nah, they gotta chill off the drugs, man. It's more than that, man. Yeah, a lot of these niggas they be on drugs. It shows. It's showing, man. Yo, the drugs is just tearing these niggas up, man. These niggas is on hard drugs, man. It's starting to show, man. Like, damn, fam, you need to put them hard drugs down, my nigga. You on hard drugs, man. Maybe that's why they say, yo, the streets is, leave the streets alone, man. He said, Coach, look at my comment before that one. Hold on, I got you. I got you. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, 9. He said, oh, yeah. He said, these brothers be on the Big Macs playing, drinking soda, eating McDonald's, all that fast food. These brothers can't eat. Yo, they can't. Yo, Tom, look, fuck running 2 miles, man. Like I said, man, these niggas can't do normal shit. That's why they be feeling some type of way. And that's why I do the content that I do. Like tonight, I'm gonna make it my business to go in there and do some jumping rope tonight, man. These niggas can't do that shit, man. These niggas can't shadow box, nothing, man. Tell me, yo, some of these niggas be on here, yo, they be coughing, yo, they be looking half dead. I remember I told my man WCS that shit, right? He laughed too. I said, yo, man, them niggas is dying, man. Look at them niggas, man. They be online looking like death. Yo, Tom, yo, niggas should change their channels to death. Like, yo, this is the death hour. Yo, and that's how you kill them niggas, man. You gotta just keep living. Keep living life, man. Like, word to my mother, I wasn't even gonna fuck with the gym tonight, right? Because we got a man early start tomorrow. We got a 5 a.m. start, man. They think we gonna get more snow. I'm like, God damn, man. What? Well, we got a 5 a.m. start, right? So I was like, I'm gonna just kick it. I ain't really gonna fuck with the gym tonight, but nah. After getting motivated like this, man, these niggas motivate me, man. Cause I'll be looking at these niggas, I'll be like, yo, man, that nigga looks like death. He looks like death. Right? Why you think a lot of them niggas don't be wanting to put their cameras on too, man? Yo, a lot of them niggas don't be wanting to put their cameras on. Cause they know they be looking like death. They be looking like death, man. They be looking like they just had a yo. You ever watch somebody be like, damn, you know that nigga had a hard life. Some of these niggas be looking like they had a hard life. And then you be like, yo, fam, how old are you? They be like, yo, I'm only 30. You be like, damn, young man. You be like, young man, you only 30. You 30 years old? You look about 53. Yo, I'm telling you, yo, look, that be them hard drugs, man. Yo, hard drugs and alcohol. That shit takes a toll on you, man. Yeah, yeah, that shit takes a toll on you. Yo, time, word the mother, that shit takes a toll on you. Then you don't take care of yourself. A lot of them niggas be eating pork and all that shit. Like, yo, them niggas is deaf, man. That's why I used to always tell CW. I was like, y'all will punch one of them niggas in their stomach, man. I was like, yo, I hit one of them niggas in their solar plex. Them niggas is gonna die, man. I was like, yeah, them niggas. I was like, yeah, them niggas will die. Yeah, yo, time, man. Yeah, them niggas will die, man. You know the average nigga that don't take care of themselves, that drinks and smokes and all that. Yo, if you get into a street fight and a nigga punches you in your throat or punches you in your solar plex, you might die, nigga. Yo, your organs or something might shut down, man. You out here perpetrating like you tough and shit, nigga. You ain't tough. You might die out here, man. You might fuck around and die, nigga. He said, but that's crazy. He said, but that's crazy, Paul Coach. Look at their skin. Oh, yeah. Yeah, look. They can't get my CMOS no more, man. A lot of them niggas that I know is in bad shape. Yeah, I'm taxing them niggas for my CMOS now, man. They got to pay. I'm going to do them niggas like drug dealers. Remember how the drug dealers used to make niggas tax niggas? Yo, I got the drugs, nigga. CMOS is the drug. It's God's drug, though. It's a drug of life. You niggas got to pay for that life now, man. How Marlo said it in the wire, and niggas say, yo, the price of the brick went up. Yo, the price of the moss went up, man. Yo, the price of the moss went up, man. You niggas gotta hit me with 50 a jar. My jars is $50 now, man. Straight like that. Yeah, remember I came in the game, I was just giving CMOS away. $20, $25. Then I upped it to 30. Right? I was telling niggas you better lock in with me. Now my shit is $50, man. If I don't fuck with you, it's 50. Word, you can't, and I don't even give it to you wholesale. I'll give you the jar. Ask my guy Gumbo. If I fuck with you, I'll give you the recipe. I'll be like, yo, hey man, just take this, boil this down, rinse it off. You make your own jars, man. You make your own jars. If I don't fuck with you, it's 50 over here, man. And some of you niggas need it, man. Yo, you niggas is sick. CMOS to save you, man. Know what I mean? You gonna need that CMOS. It might be too late for you, but you gonna need that CMOS, man. 92 minerals, man. I'm gonna give y'all 7 more minutes, and then I'm gonna go get Reem. That'll be my hour. That'll be the power hour. It's cold outside. Daffy, I would bring you with me, but I ain't messing with you. Yeah, they're gonna have the celebration tonight for Amani at the gym. I'll probably go live down there. You know, we're gonna celebrate Amani. He's the champion, man. You know, Amani went up there and did his thing in Rochester, New York. You know, he brought it back. It's always good when the kids win, man. You know, you see your work. You know, you see your work pay off, man. Like I said, Amani's on his way, man. You know, when Amani breaks through the pro ranks, that'll be another fighter, man. That'll be another accolade right there. You know, and then I think my prices will even go up even further, man. Because a lot of times you base your expertise and your value off of your accolades, man. Right? That's why I said when it comes to media and content and putting out literature, my price is up, man. Because my stats are up, man. Just look at some of the fighters that I have been behind. and I have marketed and promoted, man. They heavy duty. Look, my man Troy Osley, right? Yo, Troy Osley is a free agent. From what I'm hearing, he's receiving a lot of big offers, man. Troy Osley is a free agent. Did y'all see that? That's something to talk about for you guys that talk boxing, man. Talk about that. Troy Osley is a free agent. He's not with Top Rank no more. He's receiving a lot of offers right now. Yo, and not for nothing, right? He's the number 5 ranked middleweight. High on the chopping block, man. So if you guys are talking boxing, talk about that, man. I just gave y'all a freebie. I'm gonna get me a cup of coffee, man. When I get rain, we're gonna go to 7-Eleven. I just drunk some iced tea. Chopper style, chopper style. All right, y'all. Yo, Tom, I appreciate you, good brother. Shout out to Mike and 9-year-old. UGK is me. WCS. This is the Sauce Experience. The news by Shanewz. You know, you do have options. I holla. Oh, I didn't even play none of my drops. So let me play one of my drops, man. What am I doing, man? I'm being lazy, man. Let me play one of my drops, man. I ain't played none of my drops, man.
Like, subscribe, and hit that bell.
The one and only Boxing Guru, aka Wild Man. I'm here with the Sauce Talk Boxing Podcast.
Thank you, Chip.